Sawubona, Avujani, Ndaya, Dumela, Luchani, Aya, Molweni, Bota, Yebo, Goeiemiddag, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I have just greeted you in the 11 official languages of the country of my birth, South Africa. And what better country to begin our discussion on diversity than South Africa? A country that's come out very recently of a very complex apartheid system, where there was a struggle not only for the dominant race, but the dominant language, the dominant political party, the dominant religion, and the dominant culture. A culture where the advanced technology of the very first open heart surgery of Dr. Chris Barnard back in the 60s lives side by side with the technology of the witch doctor. So if you prefer to go to the witch doctor who might throw the stones and the bones, then he might make you well. But in South Africa, of course, you want to come with me, don't you, and go on an African safari. Would you like to go on an African safari today? Yeehaw! As they say in the Midwest. Giddy up. Now, I need to just remind you that in Africa, we drive on the other side of the road. So you need to climb into the vehicle over here. So hop onto the vehicle and we're in the open safari, and we're going to drive down the dusty road and view the plains of Africa. And the first animal that we might see would be the great big elephant. We can't miss the elephant, the great big elephant. And as far as our topic of diversity is concerned, who or what is the elephant? The elephant is a matriarchal animal. If we look at the herd of elephants, it is always the baby elephant that is central to the herd. And when I say matriarchal, I don't mean anything to do with being a female. What we need in our society now is more matriarchal thinking people. People that are really sympathetic and empathetic to us. People that really say to us, how are you? And they mean it. They don't just want the whitewash, I'm fine. And if we drive further on the dusty road on our safari, there's a second animal that we might encounter. The great big king of the jungle, the lion. But why is the lion the king of the jungle? It's not the largest, it's not the fastest, and according to research, it's not the smartest. Why is the lion stereotypically known as the king of the jungle? It's all about marketing. The lion gets up in the morning and puts on this huge, beautiful crown, the mane, and projects himself with his grace and his stride. And the lion, that's the people in our society that are out there becoming internationally renowned. They're authors, they're international speakers. They're the lions of our community. But there's yet another animal that as we take further along our journey on the dusty roads on the plains of Africa. And the third animal that we might meet is a very shy animal. And I brought him along with me today. He only comes out when he's gotten to know you a little bit better, because he's very shy. The animal that I'm talking about is, of course, the zebra. Very shy. But Zippy wants to know if you know. If we were looking at the herd of zebra way out on the plain, not close by, but way out, how would we tell a male zebra from a female zebra? Don't go there. We're way out on the plains of Africa. You see, male zebras have black stripes on white, and female zebras have white stripes on black. And essentially, of course, There's no difference. But the baby zebra can tell their mother from the stripes. And maybe there are zebras amongst us today, where only our children or somebody close to us leans on us. We're not internationally renowned, but we are the shy zebras, and not more or less important than the lion or the elephant in the food chain. I've been working at a local university as a professor lately. And there's a new phrase that's going around that's frightening. Right here in the United States. The students are talking about the new concept of, because we don't understand that there is only one race, the human race, that the new phrase is going to be not going postal but going campus. That frightens me. Does it frighten you? Because we don't understand, and we should in a democracy, that there is only one race, the human race. And in the apartheid system of South Africa that was so hugely complex about religion and politics and language and culture, there was a conversation overheard where a white man had insulted a black man. And the black man was not about to stand for it. He turned around to this person and said, "Excuse me, whitey. Whitey, you red when you're angry, you blue when you're cold, you yellow when you're scared, you green when you're jealous, you are purple when you're sick, you orange when your suntan has gone terribly wrong, you pink when you're born, you gray when you die, and you have the cheek to call me colored." We are more similar than we like to think. Nobody is more or less important. So let me wrap up in this way and allow me to divide the room into 3 halves. We'll divide the room into 3 halves using this section over here as the first half. Our second half will be from here to here, and then we'll have our third half. And we are going to represent the animals that we encountered on our African safari with a sound. The great big elephant, the matriarchal person of society, we will represent with the word Shoshaloza. Shoshaloza. That's an African word meaning that I cannot be unless we have a we. I cannot. And I am not more or less important than the lion. And with the lion, we're going to represent the lion with the African battle cry. Shakalaka! Shakalaka!
Shakalaka.
Come on, lions. We can do it.
Shakalaka!
Beautiful. And then the shy zebra, the one that maybe only the baby zebra knows and turns to. So I'm going to beat my drum twice, and we're going to give it a go. So we're going to go boom, boom. Shoshaloza.
Shakalaka!
One more time.
Shakalaka!
Give yourselves a hand. You're a great audience.